With the Cloud Standards Customer Council of the OMG, I have multiple responsibilities, relationships. DELL is a sponsor of the CSCC. We're also a participant, and I'm on the steering committee representing DELL and helping to guide what the council is doing.
What I'm focused on the council is to look at originally about service level agreements. Service level agreements are the legal agreements that are used to govern the relationships between a vendor and a customer. Early on in the industry, we didn't have a lot of templates for this. There was not a lot of reusability. And so companies were often taking SLAs that they might use to govern some sort of contractual relationship with like a contractor, outsourced employee, and trying to adapt them to a cloud vendor. You know, they're saying things like, well, you know, no one touching the big red button. You know, it can be from outside the United States, but it's not a person, it's a whole organization that you're hiring. How do you adapt that language and wording? It doesn't make any sense. And so originally we got involved to try and create those kinds of standards around that. And I continue with that work as well as some other things. We put out a few white papers originally about basics about consumption of the cloud, how to select a vendor, what are the things you should be concerned about when migrating to the cloud. All these things are kind of basic white papers that we help to co-author and have been part of our work since the beginning.
Right now, we have just completed a second version of the Practical Guide to Cloud Computing. So the first document was published 2.5 years ago. We just refreshed it. My own focus has been on service level agreements and also on security and privacy, which tend to be areas that scare people. And in reality, if you look at the standards and if you also look at the professional management of security that cloud vendors provide, I think people can open their eyes and go forward with confidence. And we hope that through the practical guides and the working papers that we produce, we can entice customers to move forward with cloud deployments.
First of all, I am part of the CSC steering committee. So within that capacity, we as a team meet right on a regular basis and determine what the council is going to be focusing on in the next 6 to 12 months. I am focused and help lead a number of the working groups within the council. We are now, as a team, focusing on a white paper that's going to take a very closer look at interoperability and portability requirements. And so we're in the process of sketching out a white paper for that specific deliverable. It's going to focus on mapping out specific scenarios that are important from an interoperability perspective.